Hey guys, I'm going to be doing something a little bit different this time. I'm going to be showing almost entire BG. I'll cut out the parts where nothing's happening at all. I have good BGs and I have bad BGs, and granted this is a good BG for me. Hopefully it gives you a feel for how the spec I'm playing, the build I'm playing, handles over an entire match, because one of the concerns is that I just cherry pick clips where something good is happening. So here you'll see things in a larger context, and here we're coming into the first fight of the match. I have a vulnerability on this mage. I'm going into my burst. I'm going to go ahead and slow this down so you can see how hard I hit with this burst. That is over 2.2 million burst with no berserker buff. Now unfortunately, this guy's part of a preform, and back there in the distance he has two healers. They're keeping him topped up, and that's why I didn't kill him outright. There's a priest and a paladin there, and there's also an enhancement shaman. They're all from the same server. They're part of a preform. And also notice here I knew that the mage was coming in. He wanted to hit us with dragon's breath. That's why I used my wind burst, move ahead, and do my bursting shot. Here you see my bursting shot right here. So the mage ice blocks, and there you see his two healers. They're all from the same server, and they're all from the same guild, so it's a preform. And this paladin used lay on hands on this mage to get him up to full health. Since they have two healers here, I'm just going to back out of this fight. We don't have any healer with us, so this is not a winnable fight. Okay, so I just throw down a snare trap there in case they try to pursue. Aspect of the cheetah, I'm just trying to get out of there. So I noticed that we haven't taken Mage Tower yet. I want to get there, but take a look at this. I'm still stuck in combat. I'll just let this run. So you see how long I'm stuck in combat. This is absolutely ridiculous. And this happens quite a lot. Wow. Still stuck in combat. Okay, I see the Mage Tower. It's neutral. I want to get there. Okay, finally I am out of combat, so I'm out. Now I come back here to check to see if the Zerker buff is up. It's not up. So I'm going to the Mage Tower. And there is an Arena Master, there's a Survival Hunter, and over on the right there's a DK, but he just disappears. Maybe he had died or something. Okay, he camos, I flare, but I don't get him out. Okay, I'm not sure why he did that, because he loses progress on the tower while I do that, and I have a friendly right up. Maybe he didn't want to do a 2v1 or something. Mage comes, and I'm just going to play the fight here without comment, because nothing really special or interesting happens here. Okay, so we get the tower back, and I head to mid, help them drive them out of mid. And I'll slow it down so you see the damage, otherwise you might miss it. So I have the Human Hunter set up here with vulnerability. And again, I'll just go ahead and play this through without a comment. So there's no point in pursuing any further. They got driven out, and I'm just going to throw down a snare trap here and cross over to the other side. So We have no bases, of course, because, you know, I'm on Alliance. This is pretty typical for Alliance. Okay, I decide to help them take back Dry Eye. Notice I don't waste my burst there, I just finish them off with fame shots.
Aren't you open really late?
I don't do anything on Friday. So this is late Thursday night. Know what I'm saying?
Can't like go in there and be like, hey, you guys got any work for me?
So here again, I'm not going to waste my big burst on this druid. He's got enough people on him. I'm gonna pump aim shots into him. I have no clue what's up with this guy. You know, he just kind of suicide rushes in here to try to kill me in the middle of like 3 or 4 other people. Oh my god. This they just suck.
Why would you say that about them?
Okay, so there I got stuck in tab target hell because I had cycled through this mage a little bit earlier and I had to cycle all the way back around to get on him, so it allows him to get right up on me. Yeah, trap him and bug out. There's a lot of people after me. There's a priest, a demon hunter, and this mage is after me. Binding shot, the demon hunter, turtle up. So this is kind of interesting. He's casting Greater Pyroblast, and I'm trying to Shadow Meld. You can actually see if you look down at it. I'm hitting Shadow Meld, but it's not letting me Shadow Meld into Turtle. I have no idea why that's happening. I'll have to test it later to see if you can Shadow Meld while you're Turtle. It's active. It's showing that you should be able to do it, but I wasn't able to do it. And so the Turtle falls off. The Greater Pyroblast is in flight. Got the Demon Hunter on me. Doesn't look good. I net the Demon Hunter. They're gonna get me. I scatter shot him. And I Shadow Meld right as the Greater Pyro hits me. And this is hilarious. The mage, see, he turns around and starts leaving. He thought I died. When the Greater Pyroblast hit me, I Shadow Melded at the same time, so I disappeared off the screen. He thought that killed me. And the Demon Hunter, I don't know, maybe he's a bot or something. I don't know if he had turned around there. Maybe he turned around and he thought I was dead as well. That was weird.
Why?
It wouldn't let me Shadow Meld while I had Turtle up, I think, or something strange there. I can't believe those people actually thought I died. Okay, I recover, and I come to middle, and here is that mage. Here, I use my interrupt to help someone else. I probably should have been selfish to help myself, because he turns on me. I feign his polymorph. He goes great into a Greater Pyro, which I can't now interrupt, because I've used it to help someone else. Okay, he's pressing hard on me. He runs into my pre-placed trap, and then I put a binding shot on him because what I was hoping here is that he would end up stunning himself, right? And that would set up my burst. But he stays close enough to the binding shot, and watch through this fight. He moves around a lot, but he never ends up moving far enough away to stun himself. So we're trading burst. His Greater Pyro versus my Wind Burst Piercing Shot. I actually kill him there, but he gets a cauterized proc. And since he didn't get stunned by my binding shot, when I come out of the Wind Burst and Piercing Shot, Scatter Shot's on GCD, so I wasn't able to stop that Greater Pyro Blast. And that was a super close fight. And I mean, credit to him, I thought he, played that pretty well. Okay, so now I'm just going to go ahead and play that in full speed uninterrupted. Okay, so I eat full, and I notice DR is neutral, so I go to help take it back. Okay, so I have the hunter here, the survival hunter set up for burst, have vulnerable on him. I'm going to use my bursting shot to actually disorient him so I can get my cast off. Okay, I was trying to draw him out away from his team, but he didn't bite. So I'm pumping aim shots into him, and he gets healed. So there's a healer over there on the other side. So I back off. He makes the mistake of following me. So I guess he thought, well, I'm getting heals from this paladin back there, I'll be fine. See the paladin back here? I net him to protect my burst. The paladin is still like trying to keep this guy alive. He has over 1 million health. I'm going to go ahead and slow this down so you can see how this damage is hitting. My team lost that fight, since they're alliance, and that's Horde. That's the way these things usually go. They're going to get me. They're going to get me this time. They're going to get me this time. They're going to get me this time.
Did they get you?
Oh, no, they aren't going to get me. Never mind.
Did they at least try hard?
They tried, yeah, they tried. Oh, this guy's got a hard on for me.
Nice. Did you take advantage of that?
And that was pretty much it for this battleground. So at the end there, you can see that this enemy mage, he did very well. He was tied for #1 on killing blows on Horde, and I think #2 in damage for the battleground. And if you looked at the scoreboard, he has to look right above him and wonder to himself, why does that guy have 0 deaths? I know I killed him once. So if he's looking at this, now you can see why I had 0 deaths in that PG. Hey, 12 killing blows, 0 deaths.
Probably because you ran away every time.
It's true. I ran like a bitch quite a lot.